Hey, Super Nerd friends, it's Becky. I could say that it's Tuesday, but it's not, so I'd be lying. A lot of stuff happened yesterday. I did not get a lot of stuff done yesterday. I got a lot of stuff done today. I did walk 8 miles, though, yesterday. I haven't been walking so much recently. I took the bus yesterday morning, so that cut out 2 miles. But then, I walked back from school 2 miles. And then, I got back at, Tuesday. I got back at, 2. And then, had a lot of time before, handbell choir at 7. But I needed to vote, and, then that was, 3:30 when I was done voting. And then I was like, oh, I guess I should turn this in. Where can I do that? Apparently there is a ballot drop-off box. The one in Bellevue is in Crossroads, which is it's not downtown Bellevue, so that was nice. So I'm like, oh, I could get the bus. And then I missed the bus. I looked at the schedule and realized that I just missed it. Actually, then I spent another half hour doing other stuff, procrastinating on, I don't know what I was doing. So I walked over to Crossroads, which, is a half-hour walk, a mile, and, okay, so maybe it's more like 25 minutes. I wasn't in a hurry, though. So I listened to a lot of music yesterday, too. That was nice. Walked over Crossroads, dropped off in the ballot box. It was kind of raining, but good walk. There was a party at the ballot box, too. Cars driving up, and people in orange aprons dancing around saying, thank you for voting, and a constant stream of people there, so that was cool. Yay voters, and yay Washington. I'm really pleased with the election, I guess. What can I say? Yeah, a lot of Facebook and Tumblr posts about that. I missed the news, though, when the news networks decided that Obama had won. I was at handbell choir, so I missed that. I feel I was gonna say yay when I got back from handbell choir and I saw that it was Obama. I was gonna go yay, but Jen and Casey both voted for Romney, so anyway, yeah, so then I overestimated the time it would take me to walk to Crossroads, and then I found myself with more time than I'd thought, and although there was a ton of homework that I should have done, 4 engineering projects and mastering chemistry. I was supposed to do all those things yesterday, but I thought I'll just do that after handbell choir. So I walked over to QFC to say hi to Craig because he had 2.5 weeks vacation. So, and also I wanted to get vitamin water because it was free for me as Kroger brand. But it was actually pretty good. And it had 100% of vitamin C, maybe 200%. I'm not sure how many servings were in the bottle. So I got that and some spinach, and then I made dinner, and then I went to handbell choir. Or maybe dinner was after handbell choir. Dinner was after handbell choir, but then I walked to handbell choir. So, round trip 2 miles to Crossroads, round trip 2 miles to KFC. That gets us up to 6 miles, and then walked to church, which is 2 miles. So, yeah. It was dark when I was walking back from KFC, but, made to church, and then Jan gave me a ride home, so, in her brand new car. It was really nice. I have a pretty bad cough now, and I didn't know it was possible to produce this much mucus anyway. But I'm still going to work today at 7:30. It's 6:30 now, so I hope it's 7:30. I need to have a shower, though, obviously. So hopefully I'll get that in. I just realized I just ate without washing my hands since I petted Boomer. That's really gross. My hands are turning brown. My skin is so dry it's actually turning brown. Callan says it's the cardboard, dries your hands out and stuff. But I don't know, my mom, whenever she, silk or other, nylons and smooth things, her fingers snag, which, until, a month ago, I could imagine that, on the back of your hands, because the backs of my hands are always dry. But I couldn't imagine having dry palms and dry, the pads of your fingers being dry. And I couldn't imagine, and now mine are so dry, I can't touch any material without my hands snagging on it, and it's kind of I'm getting old. I have some good lotion, so I should use that. I lost my glasses the other day on my bed. I have that pink pillow, and I set my glasses on there because the bed's fairly wide and I don't use all that space. And it's been fine until last night when my mattress has scooted away from the wall enough that the glasses just whoop, and it wasn't the reflective pair, the one that I actually used. It was this pair. It's like, oh, well, that's not so bad. But I was, that bed cannot be moved. It is huge and really heavy. It cannot be moved. So I was like, crap, how am I ever going to get those glasses out? There's not much space between the bed and the wall. So I was like, oh man, until I realized that they're cubby holes. The cubby holes go all the way back. How much easier can it be to get something out from behind your bed? All you have to do is reach back there. Well, the bed is really wide, and so I had to crawl all the way into the cubby hole, and that's the picture that's on Facebook that Jen posted, if you guys can see that. I'm tagged in it, so you probably can. My legs sticking out. But I couldn't find them back there. In case you couldn't find them back there, they were just sitting in a cubby. One of the lower, sitting like in the middle of the cubby hole, just perfectly normal, upright, like someone put them there. But I found them anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of interesting stuff has been happening. I am going to do that embarrassing video sometime really soon, I promise, but today I took the bus. So, it'll be on a nice fall day when it's not raining. And I have some time in the morning, or I'm walking back home, which will not be tomorrow, so it might be tomorrow morning. But I just did a video today, so maybe it'll be Friday morning. I don't have engineering on Friday morning, so that's nice. I really do need to go, because I need to start getting ready for stuff. Also, it's pretty late, and Haley, I hope you haven't already done your video again, because these are going to be out of order again. My fault. So I didn't get much stuff done last night after handbell choir. I looked at election stuff and then went to bed. But this morning I got up at 6 and finished everything. So there you go. Somehow I was really productive today. I got the homework done that was due last Friday. I got the homework done that was due on Monday, and I got the homework done that was due today, and then after I got back from class, I got the homework done that's due at midnight tonight. So I'm all set. Missing a few points because most of the stuff I turned in was late, but it's done now. So now I'm on top of things, and I'm ready for the weekend. Where is it? Oh, it's only Wednesday. Darn. Today I was going to read Life of Pi, but I spent most of my time trying to find a spoiler video for the episode of Supernatural that's on tonight, because I saw it on Tumblr and I'm like, what is this from? Has everyone watched the episode already? Where can I get it? No, it's a preview, and so I found it, and I do not regret that time that I spent doing that, because anticipation is pretty much what makes these shows great. Just like, Castiel comes back tonight. Cass comes back tonight. And it's going to be amazing. And Merlin, that episode of Merlin, people were saying, like, Arthur knows. Of course they're going to do it slowly. But that was, seriously, last Saturday's episode was actually the best episode of Merlin ever. It was so good and so emotional and such a beautiful plot. I would tell you, but it wouldn't mean anything. Because there's no magic in Camelot, right? And Arthur, and Merlin's destiny is to bring magic back to Camelot. But Merlin knows that Mordred is going to kill Arthur, and Arthur has to make a decision. Arthur likes Mordred. Mordred is one of his knights. And Arthur wants to save Mordred, will do pretty much anything to save Mordred. Arthur has to choose to bring magic back to Camelot to save Mordred. Arthur is going to choose to bring magic back to Camelot to save Mordred. And Merlin says, no, you can't bring magic back to Camelot, because doesn't want Arthur to die, because if Arthur does that, then Arthur saves Mordred, and then Arthur dies. So Merlin, like, that's the biggest sacrifice he could make. I mean, he wants Arthur to know that he's magic, so he doesn't have to hide it, so Arthur doesn't think he's an idiot, because Merlin's been saving his life the whole time, and then there would be magic in Camelot, and everything would be wonderful. But no! Merlin has to say, "No, Arthur, magic has no place in Camelot." Because by doing that, Merlin saves Arthur's life. Of course, it doesn't work out in the end, and Mordred is still alive, but... oh gosh, it was heart-wrenching. And this episode of Supernatural, I need to stop talking about TV in these vlogs. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to work, I'm gonna have a shower. I haven't watched your guys' videos. That's what I forgot to do. Sorry, I will do that. I had time today. I cleaned a lot of stuff today. I cleaned my room. I did my laundry. See all that? That's not dirty clothes. That are clean clothes. There. Now I need to put them on and go to work. All of them at once. No. Sorry that I didn't watch your videos. I'm just, like, really behind with you guys, I guess. Hey, I discovered this really cool thing called Zen Writer. And it's free, and it's this download thing, and it's like a much better Word document. 'Cause you know how it's like really harsh to stare at a white page, and it's just kind of intimidating, and you have to spit words at it? Well, there's this lovely full screen thing with a nice calming picture. You can actually put any picture on there, and it'll just kind of fade it into the background. And then you can have it like dark with white font, or light with black font. And there's like music, and you can customize it, but it's like full screen and just like words. And so yeah, so maybe I will write something instead of reading fan fiction. I was gonna read Life of Pi, but obviously well, not obviously, but since I'm telling you that I didn't read Life of Pi, I did not read Life of Pi. Anyway, will these videos ever get any shorter? Tune in next time to see. Okay, I'm sorry for the... I'm gonna end this right now. Okay, bye super nerd friends. I hope you're doing well, and I will be more organized next time and watch. And Haley, I'm really excited to watch your videos, but I get off at midnight, and I'm bad at managing my time with like, oh, I have spare time. What am I going to do in my spare time? And I just spend it like I usually spend spare time. But no, there's stuff I have to do in my spare time now. Because usually I do that stuff in my procrastination time, but I'm not procrastinating now. Because I don't have time to procrastinate, so when I find spare time, it's like I'll just... And I need to schedule my spare time. It's madness. Anyway, sorry for the, but you don't want to see my face anyway, so okay. Bye. Bye, super nerd friends. Hope your lives are going well, and I'll find out when I watch your videos. Love you guys. Bye.